Well, today started off kind of bad for the missus. She come out and this is what we got right here. Flat back tire. Of course, it had gone down once before and we aired it back up and it stayed up for 2 or 3 days, but now it actually looks like the beads kind of popped loose from the edge of the rim. So I'm going to air this thing back up and see if we can find out where the hole is, or if it's actually something in either the rim itself or something that sandwiched its way between the rim and the bead of the tire. Yeah, it's all pumped up. And then I started spraying it with soapy water all around the outside of the tire. And I finally found the hole right there. Sorry I'm so shaky, I can't put it on a tripod down this low. But if you see right there that little kind of brown rusty spot, that's your the hole. She run over a nail or a screw or something and it put a little puncture hole in there, and that's where it's leaking from. And the way it was easy to find it is spraying that soapy water all around the outside of the tire and just rolling the vehicle back little by little. Once it hit that spot that's actually got the hole there, it bubbled up, so it was a lot easier to pinpoint it. Usually you mix probably about what you would put in a sink full of dishes in a little spray bottle with some water, and that's how you get it. Now normally the tools that I use to plug these things, basically it's just a metal rod that's got some knurling on it, and you just poke it down in there to rough everything up real good. Well, that's not what we're gonna do this time. Let me show you what we got here. Okay, now these, let me find my, there we go. Whew, I can't see today. These are basically little strips of rubber, and they are really sticky. This is my last one. Unfortunately, on this property, with all the junk that's out here, or that's been out here, I've had to patch my share of tires, and these things are really sticky. Anyway, and then once you get that done, or once you get one of those off, you put it, basically just feed it through that hole and then shove it in the hole on the tire. Alright, now as you can see, I've threaded this through about as evenly as I could, just halfway through, and yeah, got a little bit of an issue here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get whatever that is in there out, but there's actually something still in there. Maybe it'll push down through. Woo! That's the culprit. Little piece of rusty old metal that got jammed up in her tire somehow. She ran over it somewhere. That little piece of metal caused all that trouble. Oh well. In the trash she goes. Alright. This is the rasping tool I was referring to. Can't see it real well. kind of gnarled up. Got little cross-cut threads on it. Pointy tip for poking down in the hole. And after you get that all squared away, basically you just push that plug into the tire with this tool, and then you twist it. Now, reason you twist it is because what you're doing is curling it up inside, making it a knot inside the tire. I lost myself here. And then you pull it out. Now, as you can see, there's a little gnarly bit hanging there. Basically, all you do is cut that off. I use either a pair of snips or a pocket knife, and just lop it off as close to the tire as you can get, and you're good to go. You won't have another problem out of it. But basically, all you do is just take this, stick it in the hole, work it in and out to rough up the inner edges and to open it up enough for you to get this piece in there. And they don't all come with the T handle on them. This is actually an old piece. You can even see it's bent. But basically, you just pound her in there. Well, don't pound, you just shove it in with your hand, and then cut the excess off, and you're good to go. Shouldn't leak anymore at all. So now Mama's gonna be good and ready to go, and as you can see, it's holding air now, not going down any. I'll double check the pressure and she should be good. But I know I'd seen a few people do the plugs lately, but none of them actually twisted the plug once they got it inside. Typically, the ones that don't get twisted up, that don't make that knot inside the tire, typically those wind up working their way out. Which, I mean, it's still better to get it, put a plug in there temporary, and then go get a patch put in it. But anyway, that should work. Thank you for watching, and y'all have a good day, and we'll see you soon.